Welcome to another session in this series. In this section, we are going to do question number 5 and then question number 6. Okay. Previously, we finished with question number 4. Okay. So let's start with question number 5. It says, given that A over B is equal to C over D, find an expression for A over A plus B. Wow. So we want to express everything in terms of A and in B only, right? So our left hand side have to look like A over A plus B. So there are a lot of ways to do this question, but the simplest way I found was to try to manipulate this equation here to look like this. Okay, so what we can do firstly is we flip this both sides of the equation on their head, so it becomes B over A equals C over D. The reason why I'm doing that is because I want to make it easy for myself to be able to get this A plus B on the bottom and then just A at the top. Okay, so as we go on, you see why I'm doing that. Okay, so let's flip these equations, both sides of the equation on its head. So we change the denominator to the numerator and the numerator to the denominator on both sides. So if you do it for the left side, you have to do the same thing for the right side. Okay, because it's an equation. Cool. So we have B over A will give us what? C over D? No, it will give us D over C. Okay? Alright, so D over C. Cool. Now, let's add 1 to both sides of the equation. As we know, we are trying to manipulate this equation, so we can get something like this. Okay? So let's add 1 to both sides of the equation. Alright? So when you are adding something, you have to add it to both sides. Okay, so we have 1 plus B over A is equal to 1 plus D over C. So we added 1, so we have to add 1 here too. Okay, so now we know that 1 is the same as 1 over 1 over 1. Okay, so we just need to find the LCM for both sides and then we simplify. Okay, so now let's do that. The LCM for the left hand side is A. Okay, and then we say that 1 is the same as 1 over 1 over 1. Okay, so 1 goes into A times A. This A times this 1 will give us what? Times 1 will give us A. So we put A here, plus A goes into A once, so 1 times this B, right? Okay, so we're going to have A plus B is equal to the same thing for the right hand side. We have the denominator to be C. So 1 goes into C how many times? C times, then C times this 1, right? So we have C plus, then we have D. Okay, now as you can see, this is starting to look like this. We just have one problem. Our A here is on top and our A plus B is on the top here. So what we need to do is what? We flip it. We do a 180 flip. We flip the denominator to become the numerator. Okay, so if you do something for the left hand side, you have to do the same thing for the right hand side. Okay, so you have to flip this also. So let's do that. We have A over A plus B. Then this side too, we need to flip it. Okay, it becomes C over C plus D. So now this is now looking like this. The expression we're looking for this is now this. So this expression is the same as C over C plus D. Now do we have that right here? Yes, we do. C over C plus D. So answer is C. Okay, our answer is C. Cool. Let's move on to question number 6. It says make Y the subject of the relation. So we just want to make Y the subject. Okay, Y. So what we need to first do is to bring C to this side. Okay, we need to bring C to this side. Let's make the expression that has the Y stand on its own. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to have X. If we move C to the left hand side, you have what? Minus C equals what? Then we have our remaining expression. Okay, B. B. Cool. Now we still have a long way to go. Long way, because there are a lot of variables still attached to the variable we are looking for, which is y. So we have a and b. So what we can do is we cross multiply. But we know that this is the same as over 1, right? So let's do that, over 1. Then now we can cross multiply. Ay multiplies 1, and then b multiplies this. Okay, so let's do that. We have ay times 1. Ay times 1 is still ay, right? So that's why I let it like that. Is equal to b multiplying x minus c. Okay, cool. Now we have just one more step to go. We see that ay, there's an a over here, so we need to get rid of this a. And the way to get rid of it is to divide both sides by a. Okay, so let's do that. So we have, sorry, let me write it with the blue. So we have a y equal to b x minus c all over, divide both sides by a. Okay, so now we can cancel this a, so we are left with y on the left hand side. Okay, we are left with y here, and then this will be our expression. So y equals b x minus c over a. Okay, so let's see which expression in the answers matches this. So we have b x minus c over a, so our answer will be b. Okay, just because it matches this one, so that is our answer, b. Cool. So this is the end of this session. In the next session, move on to question number 7 and question number 8. Thank you so much for watching. See you again next time. Bye.